Welcome back. We are so excited today because we're here with Sarah Jennings, but we're so sad because it's your last day. But we're going to take a look back at so many great things that you have done, not just only at News Channel 9, but across the Southeast. And here's a look back at many moments Sarah Jennings had across the area. We're going to take a look back at your career. I haven't seen this yet. We're going to go back, baby. Let's roll that tape.
Government leaders say the changes are sending up a red flag, but opening the door for further discussion. I'm Sarah Jennings. Coming up on News Channel 9 at 5:30, I'll tell you about the families that are pouring in at CSAS. Welcome back. New video into the newsroom for you this morning. Some good news. I knew when I was in the 6th grade and I was in Miss Jill Brock's class at Waterville Elementary in Bradley County. When we went around the class, I said, I want to be the next Barbara Walters.
It's a dream Sarah Jennings never allowed to diminish. She started her venture into TV news as an intern at WRCB in Chattanooga.
As I got older and pursued that degree at UT Knoxville, I had the honor of coming home to my hometown, which is very rare for journalists.
That rare break came after she dropped off her resume tape at US 101's news department in 1999.
And raced it in and gave it to the receptionist and jumped back in my car and drove home.
Little did Sarah know this shy Bradley County girl was about to get her big break.
On her way home, I'm thinking, I can't let her get away. It's just not smart. And so I called her the home number and said, hey, as soon as she hits the door, tell her to come back. We need to finish this conversation.
Former US 101 General Manager Sammy George says he waited for Sarah to come back. He knew she had a special gift, but they would have to change her name from Brandy Poteet.
We already had a Brandy on staff who was doing overnights for us at the time on US 101, so we didn't want to have two Brandys on the air.
My mother-in-law's name was Sarah, and at the time Peter Jennings was on TV, and I said, how about Sarah Jennings? And Sammy said, perfect.
And people remembered it, and it worked for her, and it's worked for a lot of years since.
This is US 101 Sarah Jennings. Join me starting Monday morning at 6:55 as I introduce you to some of our neighbors who went to war.
There were always singers and celebrities popping in, and it wasn't anything to just look up the glass and see Kenny Chesney standing there beside you. And
Sarah also remembers fond memories with Dex and the late David Earl from US 101. She says those days laid the foundation.
Not to take yourself so seriously, and I think I've carried that philosophy throughout my career.
Her career has taken her to radio stations in Knoxville and Savannah, Georgia, before coming back to Chattanooga and News Channel 9 in 2003 as a traffic reporter.
Bob Johnson, Mary Ellen Locher, Dave Staley, Marcia Kling, John Pless, John Maywell, just to name a few people, Don Welch, Lydia Kluel, they were all here, and they were so nice.
Her traffic career days lasted only a year before she would be offered a big promotion.
Thanks to Tom Henderson, who was then the news director, and saw something and decided to give me a shot. And I'm grateful to him for that opportunity because it's been an amazing journey.
An amazing journey it has been by starting viewers' day with a smile and, of course, her sense of humor.
Once I remember we were in the middle of GMC and the lights went out in the studio. For as many as a dozen deaths in the past week.
Having some trouble here with our electricity, obviously. Could be because of all that hot air outside. Maybe we're experiencing some electrical problems.
We just kept reading and the lights came back on and we didn't know whether to laugh or to run out of the building.
Whether it was interviewing celebrities.
I'm Bob Eubanks.
Nice to meet you. I know you already. You're
So
quite
don't call me
famous.
Bob Barker, okay?
No, I would not.
Thank you very
Even though I
much.
said come on down to a couple folks on the red carpet.
Sharing the story of a young woman meeting President George W. Bush.
Debbie, tell me where he kissed you. Show me where he kissed you.
They kiss you right here. Right there.
Right there. Are you ever going to
Even I got more than a high five and a handshake from Debbie. It's not very often I get kissed after an interview.
Or even giving out $500 a week to average people wanting to pay it forward.
What are you going to do with all that money?
Put it into the van account.
Sarah didn't just impress viewers, but her colleagues too. Sarah recalls a phone call from longtime News Channel 9 anchor Mary Ellen Locher just a short time before her death.
She stopped me in my tracks when she said that she enjoyed watching me. It meant the world.
Sarah has been an open book, sharing the birth of her son Jacob in 2005, her marriage to the love of her life Richie, gaining 2 children, Camden and Kelsey, through that marriage, and most recently the birth of her son Rivers in 2014. Dedication to her family will write the new chapter in her new life.
It was difficult, but when I look at my kids, it's easy to see that they need me too.
And as she prepares to close this chapter, here's how she hopes to be remembered.
That we could depend on her, that when we needed her, she was there.
And you have been here for 13 and a half years. What has it been like for you over the past 13 and a half years?
I don't remember. Not really. It's been fantastic. It has. And I've been so honored to learn from the best, the greatest. They've taught me, and every day I learn something new. And every day's a different day when you're in news. Sometimes the days you deliver not so nice news to folks, but you know that it's such an honor that they depend on you and your colleagues to give them the information that they need to know. You know, it's a great responsibility.
And your mom told me about your first time meeting Bob Johnson. Do you remember that?
Do I? He was the most amazing person to me, still is. He's one of my heroes.
A hero he is. And we have more coming up for you. Our special tribute of Sarah Jennings continues after the break with some special messages and some special recognitions. But first, here's a message from former Good Morning Chattanooga anchor and reporter Drew Balea.
Hey Sarah, I just wanted to say congratulations on taking that step into the next venture of your life. You were such a blast to work with. You always had a huge smile on your face. You cared so much about not only your work, but the people that you worked with. It made coming to work such an easy experience, and I really cherish the time that we had together, and I miss you dearly, and I wish you and your family nothing but the best. Take care. Miss you.
Welcome back. We're saying farewell to our friend Sarah Jennings this afternoon, and I have to say, your family, your friends, they've really been a big support, because having to get up at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm sure it's been rough.
My mom, my late father, my husband Richie, everybody has been such an incredible support system to me. Without them, I can't and couldn't have done it this long, because they knew it was my passion and supported me along the way, and my kids as well. It's just been tremendous. It's been tremendous to have folks around you that care and love you so much.
And speaking of some of those folks, let's take a look at their messages for you right now.
Ever since Sarah Jennings was a little girl, all she talked about was she was going to be a news anchor one day.
Her writing that she did was exceptional, even in the 6th grade.
I remember when we were at school together at UT, and your dream was to be a news anchor.
Sarah was one of my all-time favorite students, and I wish her the best.
I wanted to say best of luck to one of the best interns I've ever known.
She says, I'm going to be a news anchor one day, you just wait and see. And so she made it, and I'm proud of her.
I remember when you first arrived.
Seems just yesterday that cute girl with the smooth voice from US 101 was joining us at News Channel 9.
You came into the newsroom and you were this just vivacious, young, very young lady.
I don't know if you know this, but getting to work and hang out with you is the only thing that got me out of bed that early when I had to fill in for the morning show.
Most of us who've worked in television news know that the best news anchors are the ones that are the most genuine when that camera goes on.
And although I will miss your smiling face in the morning, I feel so honored and blessed to call you my friend.
Best traffic reporters, one of the best anchors, one of the best teachers, and one of the best mothers.
I want to say on behalf of the Bradley County Sheriff's Office, thank you for your dedication dedication.
We will miss you on TV, but I know you won't be far away.
I just wanted to congratulate you on your career change.
One thing is ending, but another is beginning.
Proud of you, Aunt Sarah.
And you know I brag about you all the time.
I just wanted to let you know how proud I am of you.
We love you, we're proud of you and support you, and we're glad that we'll have you home with us.
We're really happy to see you be at home now. That's really nice.
And I love you, and I'm glad that I get to spend more time with you.
We cannot wait for you to be home with us.
To quote our friend Elvis, ambition's a dream with a V8 engine, so rev it up, baby.
We're so excited about you getting to spend more time with us, and River's excited to get to play with you and see you in the mornings.
Enjoy your time, and good luck on whatever comes next.
Best of luck, girl.
Good luck in your future endeavors. Take care, dear friend.
We love you.
Love you.
Mwah. Mwah. Say bye, Mom.
Bye, Mom.
Great group of family and friends.
Speechless.
Speaking of friends, we have a great friend here with us right now, Representative Tennessee State House District 22, Mr. Dan Howell. He has a special presentation.
It is great to be with you, Brandy. Of course, I knew you when you were Brandy.
Yes.
People may not know why I called you Brandy, but you were my wife's student when she taught at Bradley Central High School. And she's always told me that you are the very best student she ever had.
Really?
Yeah, she has told me that. Of course, you knew her then as Miss Brown.
I did. She was tough.
Yeah, good math teacher.
Yeah, she was really tough.
But she would have wanted to be here today, but she couldn't come. But I have something for you today that I felt like we needed to do for you to show our appreciation for what you've done for this community. This is a proclamation from the state of Tennessee, signed by Speaker of the House Beth Harwell and myself, and I won't take time to read it all because, as you can see, it would take the rest of the show. But first line, whereas it is fitting that the members of this legislative body should specially recognize those estimable individuals who have dedicated their professional careers and personal excellence to improving the quality of life for their fellow citizens. That describes you. And at the bottom, I, Beth Harwell, Speaker of the House of Representatives of the 109th General Assembly of the State of Tennessee, at the request of and in conjunction with Representative Dan Howell, do hereby proclaim that we commend Brandy Poteet King for her commitment to excellence in journalism. And you're one of the best. You know, I was telling your news director over there a moment ago that there is an it factor with journalists. Anybody can learn to read the prompter, you can learn to do a package, you can learn to write a script, but there's a certain it factor that you can't teach, and that's the ability to connect with the audience. And you do that so well, and I think it's a gift. And so I want to present this proclamation to you. It's suitable for framing, signed by Speaker Beth Harwell and myself. God bless you. Godspeed.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This means so much.
Well, you are welcome.
I truly do.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And still to come, Sarah will share more memorable moments from News Channel 9. But first, here's former Good Morning Chattanooga anchor Ann Thompson. You remember her, right?
Yes.
Hi, Sarah. I heard it's your last day today, and I just didn't want to let the day go by without sending you a quick little message to let you know that I'm so happy that we had the chance to work together. If somebody had told 20-year-old me that getting out of bed at 2:45 in the morning to go sit at a desk and talk for 2 hours would be my favorite job, I would have said you're insane. But it actually was my favorite job. I loved sitting at the anchor desk with you and harassing Bill every morning, and I don't know how our bosses decided that was a good idea, but I'm so grateful they did because I think we were a really great team, and I'm so privileged to have the chance to work with you. So I just want you to know that I wish you all the best, and I miss you. So I know how all the viewers are going to feel, but I hope you have nothing but wonderful things in your future.
And Welcome back. We're joined by Cleveland's longtime mayor, Tom Rowland. Good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon to both of you. So good to see you, darling.
You too.
And Mayor Funderburg.
I was mayor for a day. It was fun.
What a good time we had. You tore everything up, but we got it fixed back now.
I'm glad.
I had no idea you had a fleet of limos because he called for him in that story.
That's right. He called for his detail to come and pick him up.
Yeah.
I was talking to someone this morning, a newcomer, about where I was going to after a while. And they said, "Oh, is she Waylon's daughter?"
No, Peter's. You know, Mayor Rowland and I have a special connection because one day I called my husband, Richie King, up right out of work on a Wednesday, and I can never remember our anniversary, but I called him up and he was at work, and I said, "How about we get married today? Mama watched Jacob," and he said, "Okay." And we showed up at your office.
You did. We took care of it. I married you.
Yes. And Sue
was the witness.
She was the witness.
And we were so glad to do that too.
Thank you for marrying us.
In fact, I looked up the date this morning, but I forget now what date it was.
Me too.
Seems like it may have been February. Does that sound right?
I think it was this summer. But I know we have 2 flip phone pictures as our wedding.
You'll never lose those.
We'll never lose those.
Never lose those.
Well, Sarah, I have something for you from the office of the mayor of Cleveland, your hometown.
Yes.
And because my signature is on there, and I have another signature also on your wedding license.
Yes.
So, you know, it's there 3 times, trifecta. Well, this is a proclamation, and it's Sarah Jennings Day. I won't read it all. Everyone's familiar with your attributes and your successes in life. But Sarah Jennings Day is urging all of the citizens of Cleveland to respect you and remember you up till midnight tonight. It's your day all day long. So as soon as you get home,
yes,
you go shopping, let everybody know who you are, that you're a little bit special. But I've signed
not cooking tonight.
I've signed it, and I've affixed the seal of the city on this date, December 30th, 2016. And I hope you enjoy that.
Oh,
and one other thing, you were on my youth council.
I was.
Yes, when you went to Bradley Central High School, and there you are, and there's a picture for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
That is awesome.
What a cute little girl she was, wasn't she?
She was.
And so fashion savvy with those acid wash jeans.
I love them.
And a little baggy, but that's all right.
That's okay.
Congratulations, Sarah. Godspeed, and we wish the best for what you have in the future.
Thank you, Mayor Rowland. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Greg, thank you so much, sir. And still to come, our special tribute to Sarah Jennings continues with a farewell message from Sarah. But first, here's former Good Morning Chattanooga anchor Kevin Sims.
Hey Sarah, it's Kevin Sims up here in D.C., your former co-anchor and partner in crime on Good Morning Chattanooga from 2009 to 2012, and of course your friend ever since. First off, I wanted to say congratulations. My first memory of you was during my first week on the job up there when you were in the former Weather Center singing Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal, of course, and you did a leg kick and your sandal came flying off and it just barely missed Bill Race's head. And of course the 3 of us died laughing, and I certainly think that bonded us as a team. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you for all you ever did for me. You know, I really came to not just appreciate, but to also seek out your news judgment. I came to respect, no doubt, your work ethic and admire your positive attitude through everything. When I left news almost 4 years ago now, you gave me the greatest gift, and that was you believed in me when I was unsure of how my nearly 20 years in journalism would transfer to the real world, quite frankly. So now I'm here to repay the favor to you. Because Sarah, I believe in you so much and all that you have to offer. You, Sarah, don't need a camera to change the world, because the world just really needs you. I love you and congratulations.
And welcome back. One final word from Sarah Jennings with your family here with you.
There's so many. My son Jacob, and of course our dignitaries we've met. Harold, Lenore, my mom, my husband Richie, my sister-in-law Alicia, my youngest Rivers, my mother-in-law Pat. There's so many people who support me. Yes, wow, it's a K. They support me, and all through the years, they've been so good to me and have made it just the most rewarding experience, because I couldn't have done this without them. And Greg, you too, you have been such a bright, positive light in my life and in my family's life, and thank you for making all of this happen. And more importantly, it has been an absolute honor that you have allowed me into your homes every day. And thank you for that. I will be forever grateful. And Rivers will likely not remember me being on TV, but he'll see the blooper reels, I'm sure. But thank you again to everyone here and in Cleveland and all across the News Channel 9 viewing area, because being a part of this family here at News Channel 9 has been an absolute honor and blessing.
Sarah, thank you so much. 13 and a half years, and the best is yet to come for you, my friend. And I know that you're going to do great things in the next chapter, and we're certainly going to miss you on the morning show at News Channel 9. And I wish you the best. And we're still going to be in touch.
Yes, of course. You know where I live.
Of course. Have a great day, everyone. And again, you can go to our Facebook page and say farewell to Sarah as well yourself.
Have a great day.